What's going on, guys? Welcome to Fight Hard, Fight Clean. Today we're talking about Vidal Riley. If you're an influencer slash crossover boxing fan, you know Vidal Riley from coaching KSI for the Joe Weller fight and both Logan Paul fights. If you're a professional boxing fan, you may not know who this is, but you should. Vidal Riley is a very hard-hitting yet very springy cruiserweight. He's got incredible knockouts. I believe he's won a championship, and it's only a matter of time till he wins a a world championship. And I know what you're thinking. What's the point of making a video on this? Is it just going to be a 30-second video about how great Vidal Riley is? No, because I saw this tweet right here from IFN about Eddie Hearn signing Viddal Riley to Matchroom Boxing. We had some early discussions. We talked about a path. I don't think we'll be working with him, but that could change. It all depends, really, on how serious Vidal is. He's got this Misfits following and YouTube following as well, so it depends on what route he wants to go. If he wants to be a serious fighter, then I'm very interested. I think he could get an offer from that world as well, Misfits, and I'm not really interested in that. Vidal Riley is not a crossover boxer. He's not a fucking influencer boxer. He coached an influencer boxer, but regardless of whether or not KSI would box Logan Paul and Joe Weller, he would still be boxing regardless. And I think Matchroom Boxing is making a mistake by saying, oh, I don't think he's a serious boxer. Oh no, he's a serious boxer. He's being seen as, a tier below a professional boxer because he has a YouTube following, and I don't know what he means by a Misfits following. What does that even mean? So looks like Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing are going to sell the bag with this deal with Vidal Riley. But what if he goes to MF Pro? I think Misfits Boxing is having a similar issue that most valuable promotions did when they first started, where people look at that promotion and think, oh, it's just random people fighting. But now they're branching out into Misfits MMA, MF Pro, and they're trying to make MF Pro a legitimate, reputable segment or just its own promotion. I love crossover boxing. I love influencer boxing, but I think there's a time limit on it. But again, that's not what Vidal Riley is, and that's not what MF Pro is. And I think it could be a good choice for Vidal. If he gets a new offer from Matchroom Boxing, I wouldn't shut down Matchroom just to go work with Misfits. I would definitely take the deal with Matchroom Boxing, but if he sees an opportunity and it looks pretty good, I don't see why he couldn't, or why it would be a bad idea. I understand why he maybe wouldn't want to, because again, Misfits is having problems with being perceived as a legitimate promotion because of the fights like Wings of Redemption versus Boogie. People see that and think that's what the entire promotion is. Looking at the replies now, Wade makes a good point. He smoked Chev Clark, Eddie's fighter, holds the British title, and is undefeated. What else does Eddie need to see? That's a good point. He has all these accolades and he has all this skill, but because he has a YouTube following, you don't want to sign him? If anything, it's an investment for them to sign. It's like when Grant Worldwide signed Jake Paul. Jake Paul gets people angry. Angry people want to see Jake Paul fights for the possibility of Jake Paul getting knocked out. They buy a ticket, they buy a pay-per-view, he makes money. I believe some of the money goes to Grant Worldwide. It's how an investment works. Regardless of how Matchroom Boxing perceives Vidal Riley and how serious of a boxer he is, the dude gets knockouts, but apparently they don't want him. If he goes to Misfits, Vidal Riley will be able to fight a bunch of people on a huge platform, probably make some good money, and again, prove himself as world champion material. I don't know if promotions would maybe hesitate to give him a world championship opportunity because he's working with Misfits, and that goes for people like H2O Silv and Amir Anderson. If you see the skill and you see an outside source of attention, I don't see why you wouldn't go for an offer. Overall, I think this is a big mistake by Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing, because one bit of research and you would see that this dude is as legitimate as they come. And regardless if he signed to Matchroom Boxing, boxer, he's gonna be a world champion one day, I think. So let me know what you guys think. Should Vidal Riley sign to MF Pro and continue fighting on Misfits Boxing? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, helps me out a bunch. And as always, my friends, fight hard, fight clean, and we'll see you soon.